Another day, another story. Tomorrow is another day. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. I'll think of it tomorrow, at Tara. I can stand it then. Tomorrow, I'll think of some way to get him back. After all, tomorrow is another day. Fiddle-dee-dee. I wish I could be more like you. No heart, no conscience, no remorse. It must be wonderful. I love you more than I've ever loved anyone, and I'll always love you. But I can't let you be anything but a memory. With enough courage, you can do without a reputation. Life's under no obligation to give us what we expect. Tara. Home. I'll go home. And I'll think of some way to get him back. After all, tomorrow is another day. She was a girl who knew how to be happy even when she was sad. And that's important, you know. I can shoot straight, if I don't have to shoot too far. War, 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 this war talk's spoiling all the fun at every party this spring. I get so bored I could scream. I want you to be proud of me. Not ashamed? Never pass up new experiences, Scarlet. They enrich the mind. Death and taxes and childbirth. There's never any convenient time for any of them. Ashley, tell me you love me. I can't think about that right now. If I do, I'll go crazy. I'll think about that tomorrow. The land is the only thing in the world worth working for, worth fighting for, worth dying for, because it's the only thing that lasts. After all, this is the South, and we're proud of our crazy people. Most of the miseries of the world were caused by wars. And when the wars were over, no one ever knew what they were about. Why, it's like a dream. A wonderful dream come true. Until you've lost your reputation, you never realize what a burden it was or what freedom really is. If I have to lie, steal, cheat, or kill, as God is my witness, I'll never be hungry again. Land is the only thing in the world worth working for, worth fighting for, worth dying for, because it's the only thing that lasts. Burdens are for shoulders strong enough to carry them. Love should be the first thing, and it should be the last thing, and all the way in between. I'm tired of everlastingly being unnatural and never doing anything I want to do. I'm tired of acting like I don't eat more than a bird, and walking when I want to run, and saying I feel faint after a waltz when I could dance for 2 days and never get tired. I'm tired of saying, how wonderful you are, to fool men who haven't got one half the sense I've got, and I'm tired of pretending I don't know anything, so men can tell me things and feel important while they're doing it. She was too lovely for words, too lovely for human eyes. Scarlet, you are not helpless. Anyone as selfish and determined as you are is never helpless. God help the Yankees if they should get you. I love you, Scarlet, because we are alike, bad and selfish and shrewd, and neither of us cares how many others suffer, if we ourselves are safe. There's no use going on living after the best of life is over. The very atmosphere of the room, with all its rich harmonies, was love's own world. Men weren't put on this earth to get us out of trouble. Life may have to be endured, and lived, but never solved, and all mysteries remain. If you go, where shall I go? What shall I do? You're so brutal to those who love you, Scarlet. You take their love and hold it over their heads like a whip. I'll lie, steal, cheat, or kill. As God is my witness, I'll never be hungry again. I'm not a marrying man. Marriage and me don't get along. There are some things that money can't buy. For everything else, there's Rhett Butler. I can't let him go. I can't. There must be some way to bring him back. Oh, I can't think about this now. I'll go crazy if I do. I'll think about it tomorrow. I'll never give up. Never. It's a little late for me to start making the right moves, but I'll think of something. She loved him, and she knew it. She had been proud of him, when she had thought he was good and noble. Now she was proud of him for another reason entirely. Oh, Rhett. Rhett. Rhett, if you go, where shall I go? What shall I do? I'll make him a real Southern gentleman. Like you, Rhett. I want him to be like you. The best days are when babies come. People always say that. It's one of those things people always say, that they don't mean. I'm tired of crying. I'm going to start laughing, and if I don't start then, I'll burst out laughing next time somebody says something tragic. Most of the time, I think Rhett loves you and you don't love him. And that frightens me. Love, as she had seen it in her mother and father, was a solid, reliable thing. Thanks for watching.